Hello everyone, Yoruichi745 here. I'm ill, as you can, well, you might be able to hear. I'm not sure what a cold sounds like speeded up. Well, I will do soon, and so will you. Well, you'll know quicker than I will, I think, kind of. Anyway, yeah, so, this review is going to be Prototype, which is a pretty new game. Not too old, but then, who can say what's old and what's new? Certainly not I. Yeah, so, I reckon it's definitely a very cool game. You play as Alex Mercer, who wakes up in the morgue, having been infected by a virus. Yeah, really naughty virus. Yeah, and he escapes from a morgue, very nearly, well, escaping death, but because he's infected with this virus, he lives. And, then, basically, you, as him, have to retrace his steps and try and find the people that sort of made the virus and made him be this way, because he's not happy for some reason. I mean, okay, he kills loads of people, and hang on, I made a list of all the powers that he has. Would you like to hear them? It's a spoiler, I suppose. So, pause it and fast forward it or whatever. Right, you can get some claws, which are pretty cool. They're kind of like Wolverine claws, but there are 5, so it's like really clawed fingers. Whip Fist. This is not all of them. This is just the ones I can remember. Whip Fist, which is like, it's like a whip that you can use with your fist. Well, no, it's like your arm like elongates and it's like whoosh. Hammer Fist, which is basically you like cover your hands in mutant rock that you can really hammer into things, like your tank. Hint, hint. Blade, which is probably the most overpowered thing ever. Which is basically like you create your whole arm into like a kind of a bladey, swordy thing. It's kind of cool. If you look at any artwork, there's probably pictures of that. And one which I can't remember the proper name of, but it's basically you get like mutant strength, so you can lift heavier objects, and yeah, and throwing them does more damage. Hang on. You just heard Yoruichi845 blowing his nose live. Speed it up as well. Damn, I can't wait to hear that. Oh. Damn your audacity. What was I saying? Oh yeah, all the powers and all the thing. I think it's an 18 rating. Wait, where did I put the box? There it is. Yeah, 18 rating. Contains strong, bloody violence and horrific images. So, yeah. It's not scary at all. Well, there are a few bits where you're like, If you've ever played Half-Life, and that bit in that town, what's it called, Ravenholm? Yeah, where you're running across the rooftops and those fast headcrab zombies are chasing you. If you got like really like, when you like all tense up and you just like run away, the only thing you can think about is running away, then there are maybe a few bits in here which will cause you to do that. But it's kind of fun. I'm really sorry. Last thing you want is Yoruichi845 coughing into your ears. Oh, anyone, this is something that I sort of, well, I played Spider-Man 2 for the PS2 when that came out, and I really liked that because it was like really free roam. And this is a lot like that, but instead of thugs and stuff like that, you get soldiers and mutants trying to eat your brains or shoot you or do other nasty things to you. Yeah, except you don't have the webs and the thing, but you can kind of like fly and jump really far, so it's damn cool. So anyone who sort of played Spider-Man 2 when they were younger and now have grown up and want something a bit more challenging and maybe a bit more devil-may-care, get the prototype. Go on. Well, you're still here, aren't you? Yeah. Fly forth, my children. Go to your nearest game store and pick prototype off the shelf and say, "You're my man. I want this right here." And hopefully the guy go, "Oh, you're not 18." And you say, "Yeah, don't care. Just give me that game man, Brad." Okay, I'll start with the accent. Yeah, so, it's an 18. Get your older brother, old mates, or if you look 18, go get it. Yeah, it's a damn cool game. Keeps you going for like days, because it's so free roam, it's amazing. I can't remember what is the actual city that you're in? That you're like screaming at me right now. New York City. That was pretty cool. You get to see like all the New York City bits. There's like a side quest where you have to collect bits of, I don't know what they are, they're like orbs. And they're usually found around like the places that are famous in New York. But that's it's kind of, well, it's not kind of, it's really hard to complete because you have to get like right up close to the orb to actually see it. So if you've got a map of New York, that might come in handy. I don't know how accurate it is, having never been to New York. I know, shocking. What else? Oh, the refresh rate. If you're in a helicopter and you're going as fast as possible, then the refresh rate may be a bit slow. So like you'll come up to a building and the lights won't be on until you're like almost past it. So that's kind of sucky. Also, I haven't talked about graphics yet. I think the graphics are, once you're actually playing it, it's really good, but some of the cutscenes are a bit clunky, a bit chunky, I might say. Wow, that's a big tissue. That was two. Hang on. I wonder if Alex Mercer gets cold. That would suck. Maybe his like virus thing would fight it off. Maybe he's got like a power to make himself super small, and then like all the microbes. Oh yeah. Now, what was I meant to say? Oh, gotta do the out of 10 thing. Well, graphics, maybe a solid